I bought this broken Wii from Goodwill. They said that it has a bad disk drive and that it was formatted. I don't know what formatting has anything to do with this, but I figured we'd see if we can fix it. On a quick visual inspection, it's also pretty dirty. Take a look back here at the fan. Those USB ports, we can see he is dusty. Hopefully it's a Christmas miracle and I don't have any more bugs. Let's test him and see what we learn. Okay, I have a red power indicator. That's good. God, it is dirty up here. And power him up. Okay, the disk drive makes noise. Not in like a terrible way. And there we go, we have video output. Okay. Can confirm it's been formatted. Let's see if we'll read a disk. First, let me hit the eject button. Nothing occurs. Now let's try to feed him a game. Okay. Alrighty. I know exactly what this issue is, so... I mean, I'm saying that with so much confidence when I've only repaired one broken disk drive on a Wii before, but I'm pretty sure that that means that that worm gear on the side is broken. So we're gonna go ahead and open them up, take a look at the disk drive. I have a feeling that whatever is wrong here can be confirmed on a visual inspection. More than anything, this guy probably just needs a deep clean. Let's begin the very fun. Man, just look at how much dust is caked in there. I mean, it's really dusty, but I don't see any indication of bug, which brings me immense joy. I don't know if it was formatted or if the CMOS is just dead. We will, at the very least, test it. Even that is covered with dust. And if memory serves, that's all of our screws. So now we are good to sit here in frustration and remember that we forgot one. I mean, there's a chance the gear's not broken. This is just completely gunked up and unable to function properly. First time that hasn't come out. Wow. This will just come right off. Well, I think I found our issue. Okay. Wow. I think it would be best if I actually finish opening this up. Careful of the sensor. Set that to the side. Wow. Okay, so now the question is, does this spin freely? No. Uh-oh. What kind of idiot would do that? Why is this not grabbing? Okay. Now that I've played with this for a bit, this is not going to work unless we actually get it cleaned up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to clean them. Let's remove our disk drive. We're going to go ahead and clean this entire system. Obviously, it's going to need it. I want to sneeze. I want to sneeze, and we haven't even got down to the bad part yet. And then I believe this will come up now. Wow. That's nice. And then he should come up, unless I am stupid and have forgotten something. Because he's held in by a screw right down there. It turns out I am stupid and I have forgotten something. Wow. That little dude has been through it. That is shockingly dusty. Okay, I need that. It's very important. I need it to stay with the piece that it goes with. Because I have a problem. Wow. Gee willikers. And there we are. Let's start off by getting the board cleaned up. I'm going to start with this bottom side down here. To do this, we're going to start off with this guy. And we're going to blow some dust around my office. I mean, most of this dust is just blowing right off. Bet you guys are going to want a good angle on that. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this one. Let's angle him down And then I think this toothbrush. There we go. Really want to make sure that all of our ports are nice and clean. Make sure all of our switches are nice and clean. It's really strange that the dust is so white in my part of the country. Here in America, that is just weird. I'm gonna sneeze. No. Oh, I'm gonna be doing that a lot. Oof. I literally just trimmed my nose hairs too. So this is like a part of the fabric of my soul now. I'm sure the comment section is filled with people telling me I should have done this outside. But look, if I made good decisions, I wouldn't be here to begin with. Embrace the fact that I'm an idiot. I'd hate to upload 2 very, very short videos in a row, but I think this is just gonna be a quick fix today. Let's go ahead and get ready for our bath. For our bath time, I just used really hot water with a bunch of dish soap. This one actually cleaned up really, really easy. There was this yellow film that was on the outside of it. I guess it was just environmental, I don't know. Either way, it really just wiped right off, and I didn't have to like leave anything to soak for days, and I didn't have any of the weird white residue from the last Wii that I worked on. This was like by far just the easiest clean that I think I've had here on the channel. All right, let's get down to business on this guy. We're gonna need to do a pretty detailed clean. There we go. Just wipe away the evidence. Now, when you work on any console, I'm a big believer that you should just go ahead and give it a nice detailed clean, because you're already inside there, so why not? But it's especially important inside the disk drive. Any dust that you leave inside this disk drive is inevitably going to find the laser at some point. Rather than having to open this back up and deal with the laser again, you might as well just clean the dang thing. We'll go ahead and re-lubricate it as well. I'm sure the lube has not enjoyed all this dust. I've just about brushed away as much debris as I think wants to brush away. So now we're gonna switch over to Q-tips. Now, when I work on these Wii disk drives, there's a few components in particular that I like to make sure are thoroughly cleaned. Obviously, the laser is one of them. This band is one as well. So this guy seems a little bit looser than he should be. Maybe it would be wise to replace him, but I don't see any indication of like dry rot or anything like that. To clean the band, I just take a cotton swab and run the band with the cotton swab on it. I use a separate lube for plastic components. I have this white lithium grease that's not petroleum based and allegedly is safe for plastics, but I also just have this silicone lubricant that I know will not eat the plastic, so I typically use that for these gears over here. This is not me telling you what to do, this is me explaining what I do. You should go look at like an iFixit guide. The next component that I like to pay some special attention to while I'm in here is this gear right here. If this guy fails, the whole system will fail. So I just like to make sure that this does not spin freely on either side. If it spins without spinning the bar, that means that the thing is kaput and it will not work. And it's a very common failure point. It's always important to make sure that you get this guy extra clean. He loves to get hair wound up in him. I then typically just kind of like drop some isopropyl alcohol on the other gears and then work it in. If they look particularly dirty, I will take them apart and clean them individually. Now that we've given special attention to this band and the gear, the next thing I like to do is make sure that the spindle gets some love. Isopropyl alcohol, place it on the spindle, spin the spindle. While there's these rollers in here, we need to make sure that those get special attention as well. If those are not cleaned, it really will not grab a disc. So the rollers that are underneath this shield, they're what actually pull the disc in. Now we re-lube and finally clean the laser. I like to re-lube first. The last thing I like to do is clean the laser, so that way I know I've knocked all the dust up that I'm gonna knock up and we're good. Okay. That should be plenty. That'll work itself in. Now this guy. Oh. Almost. Almost. That would have been an uh-oh. Okay, and then before we wrap up, let's see if this CMOS battery is any good. So I should get 3 volts here. I think we also need to be on DC current, not AC. Yep. 3 volts. All right, battery's good. At this point, I decided to try to tackle some of the scratches that were on the shell. When I worked on the previous Wii, I was told that you really couldn't remove scratches without sandpaper. This cleaner that I'm using is actually a polish, which means that it's a little abrasive and serves the same effect as sandpaper. So anytime that you're trying to remove scratches, you're actually just trying to even out a surface by sanding down the ridges on either side of that scratch. You can do that with sandpaper, yeah, but you can also do it with any kind of abrasive polisher or magic eraser. Anything that's lightly abrasive can remove scratches to various degrees. So in this case, this plastic polish actually works really well, and I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. Let's finish getting this guy ready for the lime light. Not that I have any limes, but I do have lights. This is by far my new cleanest Wii. Oh wow. You know what? For the first time, it doesn't look off. Well, I say that and then it's got buck teeth. I am super happy with this, guys. This is super clean. Cool. Oh, he's going. He's running. Okay. Do we take a game? We take a game. Do we spin the game? We spin the game. Do we read the game? And we read the game. I would say this is actually my proudest repair yet. I know it wasn't a difficult repair. It was a free fix again. Which again, just let this be a reminder that if you have consoles, you should learn how to clean them. Because if somebody knew how to clean this, they would have found that piece of cardboard in there and I wouldn't have ended up with this device. Now I want to say I own this for $10. And it is the cleanest Wii in my possession. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. And if you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.